Once upon a time there lived a boy called Dick Whittington. He had no parents and he had no money. One day Dick said, "I'm going to London to look for work." London was a long way away. Dick walked for miles and miles. It took him a long time, and when he got there, it was not at all like his home. In London, there were lots of big houses and lots of shops. "There will be work for me here," said Dick. So Dick went to all the big houses and all the shops, but there was no work for him. Dick had nowhere to go. He was so tired that he went to sleep in the doorway of a big house. A cook came out of the door. "You can't sleep here," she said. "Go away at once." Just then, the man who lived in the house came home. He was called Mr. Fitzwarren, and he was very rich. "This boy has nowhere to go," he said to the cook. "Let him work in the kitchen." So Dick started to work in the kitchen. He worked hard all day, and Mr. Fitzwarren was very pleased. At night he slept in a room at the very top of the house. The room was only big enough for Dick's bed. But every night as Dick tried to sleep, rats and mice jumped about on his bed. "A cat would catch all these rats and mice," said Dick. "I will go and buy a cat." The next day, Dick saw a woman who had a beautiful cat to sell. "Can this cat catch rats and mice?" said Dick. "This cat is the best cat and mouse catcher in the whole of London," said the woman. "Then I would like to buy her," said Dick. Dick gave the woman 1 penny, and he took the cat home. When Dick went to bed that night, the cat chased the rats and mice away. At last Dick had a good night's sleep. Mr. Fitzwarren had a beautiful daughter called Alice. Alice wanted to help Dick. "My father has lots of ships," she said. "He sells goods to rich people in countries far away. Give him something to sell, and then you can be rich." "What can I sell?" said Dick. "All I have is my cat." "Then my father would take your cat and sell it," said Alice. Dick didn't want to sell his cat, but he wanted to please Alice. Dick gave his cat to Mr. Fitzwarren. "This cat is the best rat and mouse catcher in the whole of London," said Dick. "Will you sell her for me?" "Yes," said Mr. Fitzwarren. Dick missed the cat. Every night the rats and mice came back and jumped about on Dick's bed. This made Dick very unhappy. "I don't like London," said Dick. "I'm going back home." So the next day Dick set out for home. Just as he was leaving London, he heard the church bells. "Turn again, Whittington, Lord Mayor of London. Turn again, Whittington, thrice Mayor of London." "The bells are calling me back to London," said Dick. So Dick didn't leave London. He turned and went back to Mr. Fitzwarren's house. When he reached the house, everyone was asleep. No one had seen him leave. As Dick was sleeping in his bed, Mr. Fitzwarren's ship was sailing to a country far away. The king and queen of the country wanted to buy some goods. As he was leaving the ship to go and see them, Mr. Fitzwarren took Dick's cat with him. The king and queen had a beautiful palace, but there were mice and rats running all over it. Mr. Fitzwarren said, "I have a cat that can help you." And Dick's cat chased all the rats and mice away. The king and queen wanted to buy Dick's cat, but the cat wanted to go home. The king and queen said, "This beautiful cat has helped us. Take her home and give this money to her master." So Mr. Fitzwarren took the cat back to London. When Mr. Fitzwarren came home, he gave the money and the cat to Dick. Dick was pleased to have the money, and he was even more pleased to see his cat again. The money made him rich, and not long after he married Alice. So Dick, Alice and the cat lived happily ever after, and the people of London made Dick the Lord Mayor, just as the bells had said.